Yes, my friend's daily routine.
Gigi. This is Samira. Today I am going to tell you about my friend's life routine. I have my best friend whose name is Fatma. She has a very gorgeous personality and she is a working lady, so she has to be punctual in her working hours. In her absence, her mother has to take care her children. Fatma has a typical goal in her life, and for this reason, she has to focus on her success. She usually becomes very upset easily. I think she has to change herself. The best thing is that his husband is very caring and he has to fulfill her all desires. Nowadays, Fatma's boss is irritating her so much, so she has to bear him. Fatma always says that she has to maintain a balance in her life, but sometimes she faces lots of troubles. My friend has a very devoted personality, and I have to appreciate her. I occasionally visit at her house and spend very quality time. And we spend very quality time. Thank you. Ji sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, now Mrs. Kashif.
So should I start?
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Fawzia Kashif here. I am from Karachi. As you know, guys, last time we had shared about our daily routine with each other. But today I am going to tell you about my friend daily routine. So regarding this topic, we had some chit chat with each other. We tried to get to know each other. So finally, I talked to two students from our group. So eventually, they become my friend. One of my friend is Tanya. Tanya is married and she's housewife. She's also learning Arabic language. She has two daughters. So today I would like to share Tanya's daily routine with you all. First of all, she usually wakes up around 6 o'clock in every morning. After waking up, she has to perform ablution and offer Fajr prayers. Then she has to count the beads and recite the Holy Quran. Then she usually has to wake up her elder daughter. Then she prepares breakfast and also makes lunch for her daughter and husband. After preparing breakfast, she always takes breakfast with her family. Then she has to see off her husband and daughter around 7:30 a.m. After they left, again she has to wake up her younger daughter around 8 a.m. Then her daughter takes breakfast. Actually, Tanya's little daughter is memorizing the Holy Quran, so she usually has to listen her lesson on daily basis. After that, she has to do home chores like cleaning, washing, dusting, etc. Then she gets ready to cook food for lunch. Then she usually has lunch together. After having lunch, she sometimes takes a little nap. After getting up, she has to take online class 3 to 4:30 p.m. After taking class, she makes tea for family and has chit chat with her family. She often watches some dramas in evening time. After that, she normally has to cook food for dinner. After having dinner, she has to go out for walk with her husband around 10 o'clock at night. They usually drink tea when they come back. After that, she does all
दीदी
remaining
रुक रुक के करना
home
जरा
chores like ironing clothes, cleaning kitchen, lock the door,
कुछ
turn
कर
off
देता
all
है
lights, and set the alarm for next
पहले
day.
प्रेजेंटेशन बनाई थी अपना अपना रूटीन शेयर
And
करना था फिर
finally
मैं
she
अपने
goes
फ्रेंड्स
to
के
bed
साथ ना
around 12,
बड़ी बनाता हूँ
12 midnight. That's it. Hello, sir.
That's very good. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. You gave a very nice
Thank you, sir.
presentation. And anyone who is left, or let's call it a day. Zubia Iram. Have you given your presentation? Zubia, Nabila. Anyone left with the presentation? Yes or no? Yes or no? I think everyone is has done their presentation. So that's great. I really appreciate you guys have done well. So what's the topic for tomorrow's class? Tomorrow you will have a random topic in the class. Zubia is ready for the presentation. Good. Start.
So 1 minute. I just came. Yes, so I'm starting. I just came from the stair.
Okay.
I'm starting, sir.
Take breath. Take breath.
Sir,
Yes.
yes. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum
Today,
assalam.
I am sharing the daily routines of my friend, Mrs. Zia Kashif. She is married and she has two sons. She has two sons which are in 7 sharing daily routine of my friend. Let me start. My friend Fozia, alarm at 5, but she get up around 6 o'clock. Then she perform ablution for she after their sorry
आपके सिग्नल बहुत ड्रॉप हो रहे हैं, आवाज नहीं आ रही.
she has to
सिग्नल्स बहुत ड्रॉप हो रहे हैं. आई कांट लिसन. किसी और को आवाज आ रही है?
सर नहीं आ रही आवाज.
उनके सिग्नल she got disconnected, I
can
think.
you hear me?
नहीं, आपकी आवाज नहीं
Can
आ
you
रही.
hear me?
अब आ रही है आवाज, बीच में गायब हो गई थी. अब
Okay, sir. Okay, let me start. And Fozia wake up the kids for Fajr prayer. Then after Fajr prayer, she has to wake up kids for Fajr prayer. Then after Fajr prayer, that kids and Fozia has to recite the Holy Quran. Then after reciting Holy Quran, she has to prepare breakfast for the kids and husband, and she has to prepare lunch for lunch for school kids. And then after preparing lunch, the kids and the kids has to she has to ready the kids for school. Then after she has to see off their kids, she has to give the breakfast to the kids. After giving the breakfast, she has to see off the kids, the childrens, in the shadow of the prayers. Then after see off, she has to breakfast by self with her husband. Then after see offing the husband, she has to clean the kitchen. She has to clean the kitchen. She doesn't sleep after going kids to school. She has to clean the kitchen and some home chores. Then she she has to wait for their mate around between 10 to 11. Then her mate do the rest of the home chores. Then at that time she has to prepare lunch. And for lunch she has to purchase something to decide what she has to prepare in the lunch. Then she has to prepare the chapatis. Then after that she has to read namaz zohar. She has to try to read namaz zohar and free from all the verse before coming the kids from the schools. Then at that time she has to be free at that time when kids come back from the schools. Then and her husband is out of country, so she has only 3 of these members at home. After kids come back from the school, she has to give them sir, wait a minute, sir, go and see who's at the door. After giving the lunch to the kids, then the kids has to pray namaz. And after namaz and take lunch, both of them Fozia and the kids has to take a nap for 1.5 hours. Then after that, she has to take after napping, she has to take an English class. So she take it, and then at that time the kids Kari has time to come to read them, to read their kids. Then at that time that she has Asar time has come, she has to prayer Asar, and after that the tea time, she has to to she has to make tea because in the evening. Then um, tea, and then with the tea she has to make some refreshment for the kids. And after that she has to teach their kids, she has to teach their kids. And and at night, one son has a tutor coming, and one son he has to teach them. Then she has to prepare dinner, because nowadays the winters are starting, so she has to prepare dinner before 8. Then after that, after dinner, she has to prepare clothes for the next day, and do some other things, some home chores. Then she has to pray Isha prayer when she free. So
That's great.
she studies some English lectures. And sometimes she has to go to the sisters homes, and around 11 o'clock she has to sleep, and she set the alarm, and then she sleep.
That's very good. आपकी प्रेजेंटेशन हम एक दिन ना दोबारा सुनेंगे जुबिया, और इसमें हम जो हम चाहते हैं कि कभी कभार मैं एक ऐसी प्रेजेंटेशन को दोबारा सुन दूं जिसमें गलतियां होती हैं। अच्छा, वो कॉमन मिस्टेक
sir.
जो है ना स्टूडेंट्स को मैं बताना चाहता हूँ, देखिए ये गलती है। जब हम दूसरों की गलतियों को सुनते हैं ना, तो हम
Yes, sir.
वो गलती खुद नहीं करते, तो किसी दिन एक
Yes, sir.
आपके कंधे पे रख के पूरी क्लास में बंदूक चलाएंगे, ठीक है ना। तो अच्छा, आपकी प्रॉब्लम
Thank you, sir.
क्या है? प्रॉब्लम जहां आपने प्लूरल सब्जेक्ट इस्तेमाल किया है वहां पर भी एस और यस मार दिया। जैसे
Oh,
किड्स
yes, sir.
इस्तेमाल किया तो वहां भी एस और यस लगा दिया, हैज टू ही आ गया
Yes.
हैव टू के बजाय, ठीक है ना। तो वो ऐसी गलतियां जो हमारे पाकिस्तानी स्टूडेंट्स कॉमनली करते हैं, ठीक है। तो
Okay, sir.
इंशाल्लाह किसी दिन आप ये संभाल के रखिएगा प्रेजेंटेशन, जो आपकी प्रेजेंटेशन लॉन्गेस्ट थी, तो इसके ऊपर हम क्रिटिसिज्म करेंगे, ठीक है ना। क्रिटिसिज्म करेंगे तो बहुत सारे
Inshallah.
स्टूडेंट का इम्प्रूव कर जाएंगे, ठीक है ना। वो
Yes, sir. We
क्रिटिसिज्म
learn more.
पॉजिटिव ले लीजिएगा। लेकिन कल हमारी
Yes, sir.
प्रेजेंटेशन होगी फ्यूचर सिंपल के ऊपर। आई विल असाइन यू इन द क्लास, यू विल थिंक अबाउट इट, या दे दूं आज प्रेजेंटेशन, आप लोग प्रिपेयर कर लेंगे। बहुत आसान
Yes, sir.
होगी।
Yes, sir. Please.
सर दे दें।
कल
Yes, sir.
की जो प्रेजेंटेशन होगी इट्स, क्योंकि हम फ्यूचर सिंपल पढ़ेंगे, तो एक प्रेजेंटेशन है व्हाट्स योर फ्यूचर प्लान, यू विल डिस्कस योर फ्यूचर प्लान। दूसरी प्रेजेंटेशन है वेयर विल यू बी आफ्टर 10 years, वेयर विल यू बी आफ्टर 10 years एंड व्हाई। और जो जिसमें ज्यादा सबसे अच्छी प्रेजेंटेशन बना रही है वो है डिस्क्राइब योर ड्रीम हाउस, डिस्क्राइब योर ड्रीम हाउस। अगर आप सब लड़की होते तो मैं आपको प्रेजेंटेशन देता डिस्क्राइब योर ड्रीम गर्ल, वो बहुत जबरदस्त प्रेजेंटेशन बनाते हैं उस पे लड़के, लेकिन आप सब लड़कियां हैं तो डिस्क्राइब योर ड्रीम बॉय होता नहीं है, ड्रीम गर्ल होती है, ठीक है ना। तो क्योंकि हम लैंग्वेज क्लास में लड़कों को ये
सर
टॉपिक
रिपीट
देते हैं,
करेंगे?
ड्रीम हाउस,
Yes.
फ्यूचर प्लान।
क्या कह रहे हैं आप?
मैं कुछ नहीं, ऐसी बकवास कर रहा हूँ। ड्रीम हाउस, ड्रीम और ड्रीम हाउस, फ्यूचर प्लान, वेयर विल यू बी आफ्टर 10 years।
आफ्टर 10 ईयर। सर आप कल टेस्ट कितने